Hello, you're listening to an episode of the Daily Riff, the official podcast for the Discord community Riff-Off. If you're not currently a member of our server, we humbly invite you here. Just click on the link in the description to visit. While you're here, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to support our content. With high regards, we thank you. Enjoy the show! Good morning and welcome back to Studio 426. Today is Monday, the 29th of September, 2025, and you're listening to the 73rd episode of the Daily Riff. We hope you had an especially lively weekend, considering we just wrapped up our live week with the conclusion of Friday's show. See what I did there? No? Just me? Okay. Needless to say, for some of you, due to audio and volume issues during live streaming, we will be discontinuing that format and sticking to recorded episodes, as we always have. As for those of you who showed up to those 3 live shows, we highly appreciate you in particular. Every one of you that listen in each morning appear to be loyal fans of the show, and we thank you for being such as that. Now, with all of that aside, we have a show to do, don't we? I think we do. Here are your morning headlines. Now, you may be wondering, what are some of the upcoming events here at Riff-Off? Well, let's find out. Now, we haven't done one of these in a while, have we? No, I don't think we have. What am I talking about? Why, none other than a campfire session. It's my first event of the week, as well as my first performance-based event in 2 weeks. It's a simple cue-based event where we learn facts about each other as we go. You should join me at this event if you can. Okay. I bet you weren't expecting this to happen this quickly, but, you know, we try to keep everybody on their toes for the code word, and here is today's daily code word. Here is today's daily code word. The code word today is Did you subscribe yet? That is ! Did you subscribe yet? Enter that into the bot center for your daily slick token that grants you 1,500 XP and 1,000 Riff coins. Now, for some of the events after today's lineup. For the first event of Tuesday, I'll be hosting a karaoke roulette, Riff-Off's classic wheelbase performance event. What's it about? Simple. Everyone who wants to perform is loaded onto a wheel, and when it lands on your name, you sing. Each performance grants you 1,500 XP and 500 Riff coins, as well as 1 point towards the karaoke roulette leaderboard. Next, to finish September 2025 off, it's the next edition of Royal Debates with Carrie. Loyal subjects, if you enjoy taking part in peaceful arguments and discussions, this event is for you. Join if you can, or Carrie might just hunt you down, or should I say Queen Carrie? Get it? Royal Debate. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop with these jokes. And finally, don't forget that at the end of every week, we have Riff Mystery Fridays, and that could turn into literally anything. Could it be an open mic? Could it be a blitz battle? Could it be a karaoke roulette? Could it be something totally new? You'll have to join to find out. For your local time zone conversions, feel free to view the event calendar at the top of the server. All right, now it's time for today's first sideshow, and if you like silly comedy on a time budget, this is for you. It's this week's edition of Carrie's Corny Jokes. Take it away, Carrie.
Hello, beautiful people of Riff-Off. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. Alrighty, today I got another 2 jokes for you guys today, and all of them are from Ashe. Again. So last week we had a lot of epic because it was an epic week. So this time we're going to have just a little bit of epic, take a small break. Alrighty, the first joke I have from Ashe is never fight a dinosaur. You'll get Jurassic kicked. Honestly, that one had to be one of my favorites that Ashe sent, honestly. It was very funny. Alrighty. And then the next joke I have is an epic joke. Crazy. It is, why didn't Penelope finish weaving her shrew to pick a suitor? Because all the suitors had loom for improvement. Honestly, that one I kind of like. I don't know. Penelope's a fun character. Guys, listen to the music. Anyway, both of those were from Ashe, and if you want to send in your own jokes to feature on Carrie's Corny Jokes, here's how to do it. So go to the community hub of Riff-Off, find Riff Studios Hub near the bottom, and then request for Carrie's Corny Jokes. There, you can give me any kind of joke you want. Please keep it PG-13 and appropriate so I can accept it. Alrighty, and that is all I have for you guys today. I am handing the mic back to you, Slick.
Thank you very much, Carrie. That was Carrie's Corny Jokes for Monday, the 29th of September. Can I please say that I loved the dinosaur one? I loved it. Carrie, you have great taste in jokes, and I should give the credit to Ashe because Ashe came up with both of those. So you know what? Cancel what I said about Carrie. It's all about Ashe. Ashe came up with that one. The epic one, we can pass on that. If you're listening, you know what I mean. Now, back to our news headlines. For our first headline today, let's talk about last night's edition of, I have to do this with reverb, A Chilling Countdown, hosted by Ashe and Sarah. Sorry about that. Had to. This event is all about celebrating the ticking clock towards this year's Halloween. And this time, everybody grabbed their popcorn, dimmed their lights, and sat in suspense as we watched the classic movie Coraline. If you were there, we hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more of them in the future as we count down to October 31st, 2025. A quick reminder that we are now officially halfway through the 6th season of Deal or No Deal. So in less than 2 weeks, we'll be back in the Riff Studio stage for our monthly grand finale. We have several sessions for you all over the next 14 days. And if you're a fan of the game, we've planned out sessions in various time frames so that everyone gets their chance to battle the banker. Now, for our last headline today, just a reminder that Lucky Star will be taping its last 4 episodes of its second season on Sunday, the 5th of October, 2025. So that is this coming Sunday. And it's a week from yesterday. This will be your last chance to be a contestant on the show for a little while. So make sure that if this interests you, that you show up quickly. Well, that's all the news we have for you today. So let's go ahead and move towards today's advertisement break, brought to you by Riff Studios. We'll be right back in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. It all started on a rainy night. I was browsing Riff-Off.
And then what happened?
I saw that the open mic event was happening, and I thought this would be great to join. But no one was there.
But don't people know they can get 2,000 XP and 250 Riff coins for just performing? Oh, thank God. It was just the wind.
Hey, what's everyone talking about?
Ah!
Whoa. No need to scream, guys. I just wanted to see if y'all wanted to join me for the super cool open mic event that we're having. It's Campfire Open Mic, I believe.
Oh, they heard there was a Campfire open mic event. That's not so scary after all. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's edition of the Daily Riff. That was an ad for Campfire Session. Now, why on earth would I choose a Campfire Session ad today, you may ask? Well, it's because Campfire Session is on in a few hours at the time that this episode releases. So, it just makes sense. Now, it's time to go to the performance board. Today's performance board clip comes from the one and only Ashe. Take it away.
must be who Hermes mentioned. A monster here to block my way. I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say, then oh, bring it on. I'm not dying here, I'm still fighting here. I'm holding on till I see it's through, till I've beaten you. I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But I see a disadvantage, cause I don't even have to kill you. I just have to avoid you. See if you don't spit it out soon, all that water will destroy you. Oh, bring it on, till you're out of breath, till there's nothing left. I'm holding on, till I'm in the clear, till I'm out of here. Oh. I see it, the island I've been searching for. Oh, I've reached it. My wife and son are past these shores. Oh, holding on, I am almost there. My love, don't be scared. Oh, hold on, I am on my way. I'll be there today. What? No!
No? No! Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you so much for that, Ashe. That was an absolutely stellar performance. Loved the voice control, loved the pitch control, loved everything about it. Even, yes, I know it was from Epic, and I'm saying begrudgingly that it was a good song. If you know, you know. I'm kind of a rival to Epic, so I begrudgingly admit that was a good song. Anyway, okay, guys, moving on from that, it's time for this week's edition of Ashe and Avery's Microdramas. And guess what, guys? We're back on new episodes. Reruns are out the window. Apparently, they got the T problem fixed. Let's listen, guys.
Avery, did you hear that massive tree down the street fell a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, that explains the tea shortage. They couldn't get to us. If I knew it was blocking the way, I would have just asked Sprout or something.
Yeah, right, like he'd willingly share his tea. And it didn't make any noise, so no wonder we couldn't hear it. We really should get out more.
Just because we weren't there doesn't mean it didn't produce sound waves.
Right, but it wouldn't have made noise. Noise is the experience of vibration by the ear and brain.
When the tree falls, it creates vibrations in the air and in the ground, causing sound waves. So just because there's no one to hear it doesn't mean they don't exist.
Noise is just a human label applied to vibrations. Without someone interpreting them, they aren't noise, just physical motion.
Sound waves aren't just like myths that your parents tell you. They actually exist. They don't just go away when you're not there. They create sound.
For something to make noise, it must disrupt or intrude on someone's awareness.
Think about it like this. If you talk to a deaf person, do the sound waves just not appear? No, just because they can't hear doesn't mean you're not making sound.
Sound waves? Yes. Noise? No. The forest has an unspoken rule. No free concerts without ticket sales.
Dang it, Ash, that's my line!
Whoa. Why are we letting the trees die in the first place? Why don't we save the planet?
You're right. A tree isn't just wood standing in place. It's a being that embodies time and patience. To let it fall is to collapse centuries of quiet work into a single moment of destruction. But to let it live is to honor its will as a living archive. In preserving its life, we are choosing presence over absence.
Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to counter that. I don't really care if the singular tree fell, to be honest.
But we have to preserve our clean air. Without the trees, how can we do that?
Okay, enough about trees. Do you have any tea?
I probably still have some iced tea in the fridge.
Whatever, man. Just make sure you put sugar in it. Your unsweet tea is gross.
Don't ridicule my tea on the Daily Riff. Let's just get back to Slick already.
What? Noah in Ashe and Avery's Microdramas? I'm kidding. I already knew it was going to happen. Well then, that was nice. That never did think that I'd see Noah on one of those, but how nice was that? And with that, we come to the conclusion of yet another episode of the Daily Riff. We thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay safe, smart, and sensible. Goodbye.